get crucified for being respectful and for
Being direct, making an effort. Is it masculine to approach a matchmaker? Masculinity, on its core, is accountability, responsibility.
Are we offering humans like products now?
It took me 10 minutes to figure everything out. Free information on the internet. I prefer to keep my connections within the agency I'm registered. I trust their process. Wait a second.
You can't make this shit up.
I'm not drawn to men who take shortcuts. Which shortcut I take? How can you outsource decision making to a third party? If you can't make a decision now,
Problems are coming. You're gonna go to your matchmaker. What world we live in?
doesn't matter.
Really?
Yeah, we know you're gonna start like we start usually.
Yeah. So what is another beautiful day? You know what it is.
Yeah.
Here to another episode of the Masculine Delusion. So Pete will show me today. What are you gonna show me?
Sure. Here's the thing. I don't know where to start on that.
Let's start at the beginning.
Matchmaking agency. Yeah.
Matchmaking agency.
Yes.
That sounds cool. So
Yeah.
what's so experience?
Interesting that I even thought that they can be a collaboration. Practically men who would like to find someone as a kind of Eastern European, Slavic. So there's this matchmaking agency. They have.
Why are you showing me this?
Yeah.
There's no
That's
doubt
what we're gonna go through. That it's an interesting situation where I had to. I don't know if there's a reply in it or not. I've contacted the agency. I think I mentioned that to you. Yeah. So they're gonna be coming to London, and I said, why don't we just send an email and if we can meet and see if we can collaborate. So they have a YouTube channel, and apparently the woman, she said she's got 15 years of experience, which actually is not accurate. Judging by how old she is, I highly doubt she's got the 15 years.
Yeah, what I'm very curious is what I want to cover the most. So maybe if you share some more information.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You get triggered or what? So what happened is I went to their Telegram, which is it's a public community.
Yeah.
So they advertised that on their channel. So I clicked in. I thought I can see through the videos. Again, the videos. Someone recommended it, videos, I looked at it, then there was a link on the Telegram. Before that, someone was showing me profiles, but I wasn't interested in the sense that I don't think, that's my personal view, that you can outsource your dating life to anyone, my view. Maybe based on masculinity, isn't it? Where we're getting with that is it masculine to approach a matchmaker? How masculine that is? We have that conversation with you. I personally do not think as a masculine man you do that, because masculinity on its core is accountability, responsibility, a person who can make his own decisions without being influenced, right? In the matchmaking scenario, at the end of the day, a third person or the whole organization will tell you which person is suitable for you. That means, it doesn't mean the matchmakers don't have their kind of use, but in the masculine sense, I highly doubt it.
Not disrespect.
No, forget it. I'm not gonna judge the person, that's not my job, but
well, it's not judging.
We're talking about masculinity, and the interesting part is...
The question is how masculine.
Yeah, but the interesting part is, in this scenario, these guys are offering Ukrainian women and Slavic Eastern European traditions.
Excuse my foreign, but how can you offer something? Like, are they...
Yeah, but regardless...
Like humans, are they products? Are we offering humans like products now?
Yeah, but no, matchmaking is...
Just think about it.
Matchmaking has existed before, but it was a lot more niche, a lot more personal. Today, this click, that, or whatever the situation is, an Eastern European woman, a traditional Eastern European Slavic woman, they'll get introduced by family, by friends, by close people. On top of that, they want masculine men but they're trying to find masculine man in a bloody matchmaking or platform or any type of setup. I do struggle with that regardless. So my point was, so I've went into their group to after someone showing me what is what, and then I found their link is on the description of the video. So I went in, there was no date when they're going to be in London. I've sent them an email, the email bounced back. Then on the group, they were posted different photos. Because I was looking at the photo of the event or whatever. I thought it's going to be that they're posting things there and you can just scroll through the photos. So just looking through the photos, there was a video of a woman, fairly attractive, and she was explaining, I think it was a short introduction. Through that introduction, she said her name, where does she live, what does she do. These are the things that were shared on the Telegram. Now, at the time, I just didn't...
So it's a public person?
No, I don't know, because it's a Telegram group. That group, you just join, and these are things which are posted there for free. I don't know. Okay, so they're there.
The person is public, long story. Anyone has access.
I don't think the person posted it. I think the matchmakers posted it.
Gotcha.
Because they want to have followers, I'm guessing. Gotcha. Yeah, that's the idea. So you post it and you say, and
and what instructor?
Yeah, you can post. If you have to ask
him from before and this is after.
Yeah, but you have to ask. You have to ask the person. And by the look of it, my view, I did not record the video because I wasn't interested. But I made a screenshot of what was said. It was just, I just finished the consultation with, we're not going to mention the name. What a nice lady, 35 years of age, no kids, dreaming for a family. What do you think? Is she a keeper? And there was a heart and the ID number of the lady. So all of this, I've screenshotted it. And I thought, okay, if she did a video introducing herself, telling who she is, that video either specifically made for the Telegram group, I don't know, but it was posted on the Telegram group. And whoever is part of the community can see it. So I saw it and remember some of the details. After, again, I was introduced by someone who is interested in their services. My opinion is different. Would you use it or would you not? I would not use it. My advice was not. But again, the person, I don't want to get him involved because obviously they have to internal politics. And that was sat with me. So the email bounced back. I was like, okay, these guys are coming or not coming. So I don't know. I exited the group. Then I thought, you know what? This lady has a very feminine energy. She's very calm and very gentle. That's my impression from the short video she had. Remembering the name and where she lives and what she does, I just typed the name, the place, and what she does on Google. That's it. You just type. So I wanted to, my initial idea was to see her social media, because might be judgmental, but that's how I want to judge people in a way for myself. Might be wrong, might be not, but that's the way I look at it. So I've looked at it.
Explain it.
Yeah, no, yeah, I don't have to. But what I'm saying is masculinity. Is it? How do you see people? Because for me, that is, as general, can say a lot about the person, what they post on social media. And that can tell you if they're actually present, and how present they are on the internet everywhere. So me clicking there, whole website comes in, I'm like, oh, perfect. Look through the website, she, again, photos well done, she looks really gentle, like her presence by the bloody seeing the pictures. You don't know the person, obviously. And it was a WhatsApp me. And me, being me, I clicked WhatsApp. I don't see anything abnormal here. Yeah. It's free information on the internet. I did not make anything up. Nobody shared anything. She said her name, where she lives and what she does. Clicked, found, messaged the lady. I was extremely polite. And I
Okay,
said,
so
yeah. Yeah,
So what
my point was this. For 10 minutes, it took me 10 minutes to figure everything out. And not because I'm whatever, sleazy or just, it's a free information. If someone posts something and it says, I'm looking for a partner to have a family and what, you're like, okay, let me find the person. What the fuck is the problem? You know.
Like I said,
anyway,
I don't know.
so, and my message was, it is quite random, but I came across your profile while someone, so I don't want to I'll spare the details. And there was a short video of you, and I thought to myself, she's very calm, gentle, and feminine. I like her energy. I don't usually do this, as I don't use apps or virtual dating. I prefer face-to-face, real-life situation. Anyway, I thought I would say hi, and if there's mutual interest, I'd like to know more about you. Okay, best wishes, my name. So the person the person replied, the lady replied, hi, thank you for your message. I'm a bit surprised because my matchmaking agency usually doesn't share personal contacts directly. May I ask how exactly you got my number? Now, this is the first, how do you call it? Whatever the left flags, but this is the first thing you need to think about yourself. When someone says that, is your number on the internet? Think about it. For me, it's like, if someone says, oh, I found your number, I'll be like, where did you find my number?
Yeah.
For example, my business number, my personal number, it's not on the internet. Close people to me, they have my number. But my business number is on the internet. If someone finds it and messages me, I'll be like, where the fuck did you find my number? It's on the internet. There would be many fucking places to find it. Okay, and what do you do?
If someone contacts me tomorrow,
yeah,
and I'm like, wait, hold on a minute, where'd you get my number?
Exactly. Business number, you go in, they message you, okay, probably that's related to what not, whatever. Anyway, so I came back to her and I said, the agency didn't share anything. As a person I know was showing me profiles there. I watched the short video of you and remembered some details. As you were very quiet while speaking, showing your shyness and tried to be a bit flirty, of course. And the rest was easy. I got your number from your website by clicking contact me. It's like very straightforward. It's nothing, okay? Yeah. I wouldn't share the details of the person, as it won't be fair to them either. Obviously, they would like to use the services, not my problem. So I understand it is unusual and out of the blue, but I felt your calmness and feminine energy, so I have done something I haven't done before. If you would like to explore further, I would love to get to know you. I live in London, so there is no chance you can meet me on the street. Obviously, she lives, I don't want to say where.
Far away, let's just say far away.
Quite far away, so there's no chance we bump into each other or me stalking her or any kind of nonsense like that. But if your profile is public, anyone can stalk you.
I think that's
so me being respectful, me being respectful is coming. Okay, so here's the reply, which is
so you get crucified for being respectful and for
being direct, being blunt, being
nice,
being really making an effort. But here's the thing. So she replied back to me. Hi, thank you for explaining. I understand your curiosity, but I prefer to keep my connections within the agency I'm registered with. Okay? Fair point. I trust their process. Number one, what is their process? Putting your video public on the group. And me, being maybe a little bit smarter than the rest of the guys, I would imagine, just saw this, and the video was October, I think, just recent, like few weeks in or something like that, because it was one of the first videos or whatever that is. So I'm like, wait a second.
You can't make this shit up.
You saying that you trust the people and the process of agency who said they never publicly post anything.
Let's just take a moment.
Wait, no, I can't take a moment. I can't be calm.
Make shit up.
So,
you just can't make
they're saying you that, and I find your details by just putting two and two together from a small, short video on their channel. Who else can do that? And because I'm very respectful, yes, and being direct, said what it is. I said that they didn't share your information. I was very honest and polite. I'm the bad guy. because I can figure 2 and 2 together and be respectful and be like, that's it, okay, fine, no problem. But the people who're supposed to protect your integrity, your data, your safety, the people you trust, what the fuck is going on in this world? I don't want to swear, but come on, mate.
It's because you're bald, mate.
Yeah, she didn't know if I'm bald, all right? Because there's no photo of me, she doesn't know who I am, all right? That's the thing. But here's me, okay?
I'll put to be matchmake with the Slavic masculine man.
Wait, we get to that point, So, I trust their process because it's based not only on attraction, all right? I don't know how you're going to get attracted from a video of 20 seconds. Otherwise, I would be attracted to every fucking movie I watch. I'm like, come on. Anyway, I trust their process, but on, I trust their process because it's based on not only on attraction, but on shared goals, values, and readiness for serious relationship. Number one, trust that the process and whatever, the agency shares your details, yeah. Number two, all right, we're talking about shared values, goal, relation, person. We don't know each other. How exactly does she know who I am, what I stand for, what I believe in? Am I ready? Am I not?
Right?
The fact
is very masculine.
Yeah, through that. The fact that I made an effort to send a message, being upfront, does not say anything about me. Okay? Now let me carry on. Because I get wind up. Okay, men who join the agency.
By the way, I'm getting
this is the important.
sarcastic.
You can be anything you want. Look at my shit.
Because by a Slavic proper masculine man, you need.
They don't go there, man.
You need to go on a matchmaking app and put all your details, all your values.
Okay, but the interesting part is, the man in the agency is Western. Australian.
He knows everything about.
Exactly. So the Australian man,
Slavic man,
he knows a lot about masculinity in the Slavic countries. You knowing or reading something or living in a country for a little bit does not make you a Slavic person, does not build you with those masculine traits, because you have to be born there, being through the fucking rings to understand that. You don't fucking, I lived in here, but I don't change. Yeah, I become a bit more westernized in my approach to certain things, but my core is bloody Slavic. I'm fucking born there, built there, bred there. It's like, I can't change that. That's in me. You can't change that.
For you, I'm not here for too long, so I'm still.
Yeah, not polished as well. So, anyway, men who join agency go through certain steps. Very important. That show reliability. Me going on a bloody app or whatever agency, typing things, going through a Zoom call with a person and tell them exactly what they want to hear, makes me this different person. Reliable. Emotional maturity. Important. You're emotional mature. And stability. Bloody hell. I did not know that I need a matchmaking agency to possess any of those qualities. All right? So I need to go through that. Life experience don't count. Nothing else counts. But getting to an agency...
Especially as a strong Slavic man, you show your emotional maturity.
I'm emotional right now. There's no doubt about that. I'm fucking fired up and wind up properly. Anyway, so let's carry on. When someone decides to bypass that process is the key. I can't be serious. Sorry, but this is the key. It doesn't feel right to me. Does not feel right. That's a Slavic traditional woman. I'm very doubtful. Anyway, let's carry on. By the way, she's 35. By the way, she wants a family and kids. I don't want to take the piss out of her, but honey, 35 and haven't figured it out and you need a matchmaking agency because, maybe your time is up.
Don't be too Slavic.
I'm fucking Slavic. Maybe your time is up. Maybe you realize, there's something called geriatric pregnancy. That's something maybe you realized. She might not like it, or she might just call me after that and take the piss out of me. She's got my number. If she wants, she can do it. I can take it. But you need all of this because...
doesn't trust you because you did not went through the process
wait.
of the matchmaking.
Let's get to that point.
As a proper Slavic masculine man.
So, when that bypasses the process, okay, it doesn't feel right to me. It does remove the structure, that makes me feel safe. Honey, are you gonna feel safe when you meet the man from the matchmaking agency and 2 years in, you gotta call them again because their structure and system have to build the life you want. How the fuck otherwise is gonna work? You need to have that a buffer, so when you don't feel safe, call them up. That's maturity. This is emotional maturity. Yeah, try as much as you want. I can't. There was a point I was serious. You mentioned several times that you like my feminine energy. True. I start doubting it, but that's a different conversation. I also would like a masculine man, yeah, who does things in proper way. Damn. This is the sentence which hit me hard. And I can't say I wasn't triggered. I did get triggered. I'm not masculine. Yeah, I don't go through a process. I don't go through a matchmaking agency. So I don't do what they do.
So my take is,
I don't learn.
If you go through the structure and through the process of a matchmaking agency, then you're gonna be masculine.
Yeah.
That's
100%. 100%. So what we're planning to do with you and we're doing ain't gonna work, bro.
Nah.
I think we need to create a matchmaking agency.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it ain't gonna work. Sorry, guys. It has to have a structure, a specific structure and process. Otherwise, you're never gonna be a masculine man. Okay?
On a serious note, on my dead body.
All right. So you saw one short video and felt attraction. Now.
Where'd you get that from?
Exactly. When my bloody message says I felt attracted, I said I felt your energy. I said I felt your calmness and your feminine energy. I didn't say I got attracted. I didn't say I love you, I like you, you are the super model I always wanted. I didn't say any of that. I've read my messages anyway. I never said I was attracted. I can't get attracted from a 20-second, 10 seconds, whatever the seconds was, the video. How are you gonna get attracted? It's a bloody video. You can do it even AI.
Maybe that's another Slavic masculine trait.
Maybe. This is the Slavic people get attracted by just flick of a finger. Now, anyway, get to the point. Okay. But I know nothing about you. That was the point, wasn't it? Me sending you messages, and if you're interested about who I am, I would have shared it freely. Right? That's how it works, isn't it? You meet someone, hey, how are you? Oh, what's your name? Oh, great. Let's grab a coffee. Oh, then what do you do? What do you like to do? Where do you go? What are your dreams? What this, what that? Yeah.
The structure.
Okay, no, of course. Yeah. So they get all that information prior hand and I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't just click a button and be saying, oh, damn, not me. Come on, man. It's the same thing with dating apps.
Make a structure.
Yeah, because,
You need to go through the structure.
Yeah, structure. Okay, not how you look like. Again, ask and say, oh, I don't know who you are. I don't know
you don't have a profile picture on your WhatsApp?
I do, but this one is the sexy one. Anyway, it's a very mysterious picture.
Don't listen to him.
Anyway, listen now. Not your values, your intentions. What intentions I have? I don't have intentions. You bloody don't know how many thousand miles from here, so don't want to say, oh wait, what intentions I would have? You need to get to know the person. You need to build that connection and compatibility, talk about it and see where, what. It's just, someone just message you. And on free bloody thing. Your understanding of Slavic culture, ... made me think a lot as well. I'm not drawn to men who take shortcuts.
Oh, that's what it is. You took shortcuts.
I'm speechless. Oh, which shortcut I take? Bypassing an agency? They're the gold standard of relationships. They're the gold standards of, or me taking an action or taking a step. You don't have a take, wait a second. If you are truly interested, so me finding and sending a message and sharing my thoughts, approaching a woman on the street, for example, and telling, oh, you look very feminine, you have a very gracious walk, I'd like to know you more. She turns to you and says, I don't know your intentions. Of course, bloody hell. But the fact that I've made an effort shows that I might have some intentions.
So this is the new Slavic way.
You need to make an effort as well to find out what my intentions are.
Masculinity now is you are the Slavic, then you go to the matchmaking, then you go to the structure, then the matchmaking.
They shape your intentions as well. They shape your intentions.
From a Slavic perspective, even though the matchmaker is not Slavic himself, and then if you get to the structure, then you're masculine.
Yeah. So the best way will be to connect the agency, don't want to say their name, and start the process through them. Okay, then if we are by words, sentences and questions, that's the only way match. And if you meet the requirements,
Yep.
very important part,
Very.
I'll be glad to connect. Sorry, honey, that's not connection, all right? So if you want to figure that out, that ain't connection, all right? Connection does not work on a list of paper. Oh, he's got this, I got this. He's got this, I got this. Okay. Does not work that way. Connection. All right? That's compatibility. You can be compatible, quite a lot of the values, but connection and chemistry and attraction, sorry. I think, anyway, so this is where we got to. And of course, I got very irritated by all the assumptions made. And how I replied, let's see, was it this way? All right. Hi, whatever name is. I understand and respect your perspective. Structure can indeed provide safety, especially when intentions are serious. My message wasn't about bypassing anything. It was about expressing genuine interest directly, the way men once did. Once, unfortunately, 21st century. Before everything became mediated by platforms and procedures. For me, initiative and clarity are part of masculine integrity.
You're wrong.
Of course. I also find it interesting how quickly we all form assumptions before truly knowing someone's character. I have been one to let others I have never been one to let others decide compatibility on my behalf. Real connection can be outsourced or pre-filtered.
Then you're not Slavic, mate.
Sorry. Now, there's one more line which okay, so there's something else. Where did I put it? Sorry.
I understand. So if I'm looking now...
Next part. Sometimes, no, I'll remove that one. I did not put that one. For me, taking initiative isn't a shortcut. It's what a man does when something feels genuine. I don't see any problem with that. All right? Either way, I'm glad I reached out. At least now there is a man in London who notices calmness and grace when he sees it. Wishing you all the best, me. Eh? So her reply was, I deleted the whole thing anyway. I've copied the messages, but I deleted her reply and her contact details, anything, because I ain't fucking guy who does shortcuts. Or not shortcuts, but what was the Bing, whatever the thing is. So I did. She thumbs up my message and said likewise my name. All the best. All right. And apparently the agency came back to me because I explained that I wanted to collaborate with them. Now all of it.
You did all the 5 mistakes when dating a Ukrainian.
Yeah, all the mistakes. So you can't read about any of that. You can't read. You need to create a genuine connection. Have a
draining man's wallet. Why Ukrainians marry men?
But these are made for views. Forget about that. The question is, how can you outsource decision making to a third party? How are you going to do that? How are you going to go to matchmaking agencies to find your person?
What kind of masculinity that is in the first place?
Exactly.
I forget about all the,
Yeah.
that's too deep. In the first place, how masculine is that?
It's
How
not.
would you sit with that person
It's not.
in 5-10 years from now with a family, beautiful kids, and then
You can't make the decision even to
what?
choose the partner you want to be with. Of course, we all make mistakes. That's the beauty of it.
That's life.
Making a mistake is part of the process. You can't limit yourself from making mistakes. Even if someone matches with the best
I
person,
get my head around. It's like, what kind of delusion from man and woman you get to, how delusional you get to be to believe, because this woman believes that.
it's not only her. That's the thing. I'm not judging the person's character. That's
I'm
not the point.
judging- I'm
The
not
point
judging
here is
anyone.
this.
The whole point is not to judge.
You go one side.
Understand. The matchmaker, I get, you make money out of it, do your thing, I don't care, fine. But how can you explain from a Slavic, Ukrainian, everything, like the whole, it's like a building. So I'm building a castle, but the whole foundation is literally, I don't know, plastic. Now
Yeah.
you come to me and say, yo mate, what are you doing? I'm like,
No, you just watch on their platform. You can
Man,
watch
what kind of delusion?
few lessons and you're gonna learn. That's not how it works. It just doesn't.
no man, it's just,
You can't just watch few lessons to learn.
And then if you don't do the structure, then you don't cultivate the Slavic tradition. You're not masculine.
No, man. There's nothing Slavic in there. There's nothing Slavic in there. What's so Slavic about it?
So what's the matchmaking agency contact you about? So what?
They came back at me, of course, with a sleazy way first. Oh, we heard someone recommended us because I exited the group. But then I get a message directly from the person. And, who is the person? And I said, I can't share that information, but I found you on the website, the link. So the link was there. I tried to send them an email. It didn't go through, bounced back. So I joined the group to see if I can find the details for what them being in London, because I would like genuinely to have a collaboration with them. And that was a part which I would have shared once I see the person. Because you can't judge a character, someone, from a bloody video or anything. The same way I can't judge their character, but a lot of the things they're saying, because they're public, you can see the direction that everything is going. Nothing wrong with that, okay? You want to make a business, that's fine. But they came at me.
They just take responsibility for fucking.
But they came at me, putting all the blame on me, that I went in, what was it? They valued honesty. It's like, how am I not honest? I directly said to the girl, I did not take the details from the agency. It was on a bloody video. How am I not honest? Saying exactly what it is. And to them said exactly what happened. Introduced by a friend. I'd done something for him. I looked at the videos and photos shown. Then I saw on their last video 2 days ago. What is that? Whatever, not that one. Yeah, 2 days ago, that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the name of it. 2 days ago, they came in and they said they coming to London. There was a description. I clicked on it. Nothing happened. Email. Then joined the group. There was nothing there, and I saw the videos as well. I've looked at it. Again, I remember details. So how am I not? What? Forget about it. And how is that related to honesty? What are you talking about? You posted. You promise your clients you don't post their details, and you're posting a video, and I'm figuring out for 10 minutes, 2 and 2, and getting the contacts because they're public.
I'll give you an example.
Why is that my fault?
So my clients through fitness coaching, some of them are more than open and more than happy to do the before and after.
Yeah.
Some of them are not.
Yeah.
So under no circumstance, the ones that are not okay with me posting
Yeah.
there, some of them, they said no, and then after when they saw and realized how amazing they are in their life and how they look, and obviously confidence, they're like, yeah, I don't have a problem, just go for it. Some of them are still in the same decision.
Yeah.
I will never ever show their before and after to anyone because we make that decision right then and then. Some of them are okay. So then.
Yeah, but they're admitting it. This is the thing. They're admitting it. They admitted it as a result of this incident.
You already break that.
Yeah, as a result of this incident, we have removed all Telegram posts containing female clients and will no longer be sharing any such content in the Telegram group moving forward. When our clients come to us, they do so to find vetted matches. I hope you can understand our position on this. Of course, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I have no problem with that. But their message put the blame on me.
Yeah,
So
it's like
I did not share anything.
I have this client says don't under no circumstances do not share my.
You share it, I see it.
Share, you see it.
Find the details, contact them and say, listen, don't you want to come and be my client, for example?
And then I go to you.
Yeah, they're pissed off and he's like, oh, it's your fault. Why did you contact my client? Wait a second. It's a public information.
Yeah.
As I said, now we become public. It's, you go in, search the name, and whatever you find, you find. What am I supposed to do? Isn't it? If my details are there, are you going to blame who?
Blame the
Who am I going to blame?
did.
All right? Because I'm more intuitive and you don't like that? Sorry, that's not masculinity.
That's not Slavic masculinity.
That's not Slavic masculinity, that's a shortcut. So I don't see anything masculine of you outsourcing your emotions, outsourcing your decision making, outsourcing anything related to the person you're going to be dating. Because if you don't have it in you to build it as a man, you're going to struggle through the relationship as well. How exactly are you going to cope in a relationship?
That image,
Yeah.
that relationship / family in the future, I can't even picture that from a masculine perspective.
Because if you can't make a decision now, they're filtering it, oh, that's the person for you, fine, and then
So what, when,
are you going to go
when
and
the
stay?
problems are coming, you're going to go to your matchmaker.
Yeah, or stay there and they're going to post more learning curves. Yeah, now you're, really? Let's see if they have a new video. How to get from 3 years relationship to 5 years relationship. There's a problem now. Another 10 ways to stay, yeah. Really?
The male or the bride.
All right, so yeah, I don't want to, personally, as I said, my point is not,
Life was only after my money.
I don't want to attack anyone,
Yeah,
okay? That's not the point.
Get my head. Do you think we're too old schools? Do you think this is a brand new masculine Slavic 2025? I think.
First of all, I don't think masculinity is Slavic or Western or this or the other. I think that culturally we're very different. Being born, raised, grew up in a different environment, and coming to the Western world, which was a dream at the time, you realize that the Western world now craves that masculinity we come from. Even the incident happened, we spoke about briefly the other day. If there were men in that trend, they would have protected everyone else.
To the point where they would stop.
No one is capable of going and fight. People are not capable.
Not even fight, even standing out again.
Yeah, but if you got someone with a knife and you're standing out, that's not an easy thing. But what I'm saying is that if you have some capabilities,
100%.
you will be able. A few people with these capabilities being in the train and someone at, I don't know, what did you say the age?
20.
Whatever the age is, very young.
Very, very.
When would that happen in old Slavic culture? You had respect of the elderly, you can't do that. Yeah.
Go do that in Bulgaria.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
They'll break your head right then and then. Family man.
Yeah.
Single man, whatever.
Yeah, men who are brought up with that firm fist and be able to protect their families.
8, 10 teenagers running with knives in the train.
Everywhere, no with knives. I told you, I gave that example and don't know why I should, but it was that moment I was at Piccadilly with my friend crossing on the green light, crossing Piccadilly, when the guy with a bike electric, whatever, no motorbike cyclist, or the electric and delivery bullshit. So many people were crossing, and he's going through all of us, wearing the bloody balaclava shit. I smacked him. And my friend was like, oh, you shouldn't do that. I'm like, why no?
So
it's a bloody red for us. It's bloody green for us. It's red for him.
So he's disrespectful and you should
Yeah.
do it.
So like he disrespects everyone crossing, and I have to stand there, and he stopped. I said, come off the bike. I said to him, just come off the bike.
What do you do?
Nothing, he fucked off. Is he gonna come off? Good luck. I ain't gonna let him.
It's because
I might get locked up for that, but you know what?
took the shortcut.
Yeah, took the shortcut. So how masculine that is. Even though I was thinking of collaborating with them, but that even prompted more questions in my head. Okay, why would you do that?
In order to do that, you need to drop your morals and standards to...
Yeah, because a lot of Western men would like to have a traditional woman, but I think the world is skewed because those women probably, they cannot find some decent man, and their only option is to, in a way, sell themselves through a matchmaking agency, because that's how I see it. How otherwise?
Just hearing it, think about it.
Matchmaking, what?
Just how...
Every family would like to find you someone. They're not going to pay for it. They want to find you a person to be with. And how do you end up? And of course, I get wind up in all these messages and shit. And so I'm putting an effort, making an effort.
And you're the wrong one.
It's the same thing if you go on the street and you see someone and you approach them. Oh, sorry, I'm using Tinder. No, go on Tinder, and if we match, then we match. Really? What the fuck, man? Listen to the world we are in. Oh, I'm under this, and then I don't know anything about you. I'm fucking sitting in front of you. What do you want to know? No, you gotta go there, put a photo, put your name, put it this, put that. Really? You're not masculine enough. This is a shortcut. You approaching me on the street is a shortcut.
I'm sweet, mate. It's not a problem I need to deal with. That's...
Stop touching me like fucking gay, bro.
That sounds like you problem, mate. Oh.
But honestly, this...
I feel you.
You feel...
I feel your pain.
No, but how... And on top of it, how do you make a judgment so quickly about the other person? How do you know who they are? How do you know, forget about how they look, their values, their morals? How do you know anything about them to be able to even have an opinion? I just saw something, it had a good energy, that's about it. So you are ready to really waste an opportunity? Yeah.
I'm checked out. Let me know your thoughts.
Yeah, how masculine that is.
I'm speechless.
You've been, especially men who've been married, divorced, and then you go in, I can't waste my time, all this. Everyone is preying on your weaknesses. That's the reality. They're preying on the weakness of a man who cannot meet anyone in real life. And I get that. I know it's a problem, but you getting your shit together, you don't have to have a six-pack, but you have to have that discipline.
I can help you get the six-pack, but I can't help you get the discipline. That only comes from you.
You can't get anyone to go in bed with you. It just doesn't work that way. You can't just get this piece of paper, and once you have all things in place and you're capable of having a decent connection with the person and have communication skills, kind of social skills, all questions you're worried about or you're interested in the other person, you can just sit down and have a conversation. And you actually can see if the person is lying to you or not. You can see, oh shit. You can see how they approach you. Microphone's gone.
Yeah.
So you can learn a lot about their behavior instead of just relying on someone, because how is that different? How is that different than an app? I don't see any difference. Do you see? How is that different? Yes, there's someone filtering through, but at the end of the day, it's very faceless. You have questions, you answer.
Honestly, I can't understand the app thing from both man and woman perspective.
Yeah, but matchmaking is not the same. Apparently, it's different.
Oh, yeah.
So you have someone, again, a person.
Someone who believes.
Yeah, but a person who would,
Someone that can.
a third person who would judge if you're suitable
is that
for this.
person?
Exactly.
I don't fuck do I know who that is.
But how they know what they know about you from few sentences, a few questions, few answers, and then speaking with you, what, half an hour on the bloody Zoom, and now you suddenly know what they're looking for? Really? You don't know. You don't know if the person is a psychopath. How the fuck are you gonna know that? Because they're very good at it as well.
Listen, they can't even take responsibility for the fact that they shared the information that they shouldn't.
No, it's my fault, man.
So they did not even take responsibility for that. How the fuck do you think they're gonna take responsibility if that person is a fucking psychopath or some crazy lunatic?
Apparently,
they matchmake with these two Ukrainian women and Slavic men, whatever the matchmaking is.
So listen
How
to
do you
this.
think they're gonna take responsibility when that kicks off? Come on, what world we live in?
Information on images in the Telegram group. No, we don't know this is good faith. So when we share private information or images in Telegram group, we do so in a good faith. You say in your promotion, you don't share it. But at the same time, you say, we share it and we trust in your good faith.
The straight line is like a...
But wait a second, so I'm the bad guy because I managed to...
your details, then all of a sudden I have this Telegram where I'm sharing all my before and afters. That you get my client, you go text him, and I can't even take responsibility for the fuckery I've done. Come on, what word was...
So I know...
There's not even point.
Yeah, I know Facebook, for example, they have the dating thing. On Facebook, you can just see the person and see their name. Yeah? I don't know if it's paid or not, I can't remember. And you can just type their name and you can find their social media. You can go on their Instagram, send a message and say, hey, how are you? Whatever, I saw you this. And you get, oh, sorry, you gotta go through Facebook. Come on.
Not even.
All right? Matchmaking, all of this, again, you relying on that and putting the blame to whoever it is wrong. Yes, they take responsibility. That responsibility is deleting everything.
No,
But it does not contradict the fact that someone says, trust in us because we don't share and do this, but we did it. We actually did it.
The question is...
Why do you do it actually? Because you want more men to follow. You want more masculine men to come to you and follow. Oh, they got these girls. Oh, look at that photo. Oh. Is that what you want? Isn't it? But how masculine that is? Yeah, maybe I have what to be blamed for, but there was information there. I took advantage of it. And it's not in a bad way. I was very respectful. I didn't say, you look very sexy. What do you think to me? Didn't say any of that. I was very respectful and gave the choice if she wants to carry on communication or not.
You need to go through the process, mate.
Yeah, get shaped.
Yeah, you need to be masculine shaped.
Yeah. Thoughts how masculine it is to even being on dating apps, to be honest.
Listen,
how masculine that
I'm
is.
gonna say it, and I do not care what you think. If you're on dating app as a man, you are...
No, about masculinity.
From my perspective.
About masculinity. As a man who wants to have a one-night stand, probably is a pretty good option.
Even as a one-night stand, what kind of man are you?
I get that, but it's the easy way out. It's easy access.
I don't want to hear about you.
I don't know how masculine it is.
The platform.
But yeah, don't trust people blindly.
This is
the thing.
This is what we do,
Yeah.
and if you don't like it, then, well, you can fuck off.
Yeah, respectfully.
Peace. Oh, my. What world we live in?